Okay, Sagittarius. So what I'm hearing with your cards is you're at the tail end of a cycle. So for some reason they made me look at the tip of the tail of the cat and then just like the little bit of smoke that's coming up, the tail end. With the devil though, what I'm getting from this is you might feel that you're stuck in this cycle though, especially with having the imprisonment card and the despair card. So this is why I think that you, sorry, it's so shiny, why you feel that you are stuck in this cycle still. And I've experienced this myself. So when we've done a lot of work on ourselves and we finally feel like we're getting better, but then it's like all of a sudden we start feeling old feelings, okay? And that's what I'm getting from this card. And with the Four of Cups, I feel like we're being presented with another thing. A reminder of how things were and how we used to feel, right? And when we feel that, for example, like I used to have depression and I worked really hard to get myself out of it. But then a while ago, I started to feel depressed again. And I'm like, no. I worked my way through this. I've done the work. I've gotten myself out of it. There's no way. But I stayed in bed for a while, right? Not as bad as I used to be, but I was being presented with how I used to feel, okay? And there's a really important reason for this. This is about reflection, okay, Sagittarius? So if you know that you've done the work and these things are being presented to you and you're resenting it, and I know I did, it's about reflection and showing yourself how far you've come. It's also about self-compassion. So for the example of my depression, right? So a lot of times I will experience things that I used to experience. So maybe the exhaustion, the depression, being bombarded by negative thoughts and feelings. And then I would say to my guides, how do you expect me to move forward when I feel like this? And they say, exactly, Jenna. Exactly. How did you expect yourself to move forward when you had not just this, but a million other things that were bogging you down? So how were you able to move forward? So self-compassion, okay? The acknowledgement of these feelings is very important. Okay, Sagittarius, you are at the tail end of this cycle. So do not think for a second that you are stuck in it or that you're going backwards. No. Okay? Right now, I am feeling a lot of fears come up in my life, and I mean a lot. Like, it just feels that I'm sitting under a waterfall that's full of my fears, liquefied fears, and I'm just being drenched with it right now. And that's what they're kind of getting, like, making me feel here. It might not necessarily be fears. It could be a bunch of other things, but things that felt negative in our past, okay? So don't get stuck on it. Have that self-awareness that I moved through this. I know I did. I did all the work that I needed to, okay? With the Temperance card, what I'm hearing here is stay centered. Stay centered in that knowing that you have gone through this, and ask yourself, higher self, angels and guides, what can I learn from this? And that's going to help you get through this, okay? If you resist it, which I've tried to do, it just prolongs it. So you say, what can I learn from this? Okay? And I'm feeling like this dragon and the devil card, it's the same thing, where it's just roaring, it's making itself known, and we're like, no, I moved through this. What the hell? He's got his wand. He's got his power. His power is the self-awareness, knowing that he moved through it and taking that time of reflection, because King of Pentacles energy, this happiness, this abundance, this luxury, that's on the other side of that, right? And that's what I'm totally getting here. There is so much success and love, not only for yourself, but just like love in general. Passion, moving through this, living a life that you love, that you're passionate about. Do not get distracted by these feelings, these thoughts and feelings. They are old you. They are not reflective of the current you, but reflecting on them is going to be beneficial for you. You have the Page of Pentacles. To me, he's at the beginning of a journey, right? He just came from somewhere. There's a map in front of him. He doesn't even notice it, but he's starting a new journey. You also have the Fool card, the beginning of a journey, right? So believe me when I say that you are at the tail end of this. We just need to learn a little bit more lesson, right? And you need to move through it. Just keep moving through it, okay? That's what I'm hearing here. You have the Distant Horizons card. So to me, this is about letting go of what's holding us down and soaring higher, okay? And you have the Sudden Wealth card. 777, being on your path, but also receiving abundance, financial and otherwise. So that's why I'm saying there's a lot of success when we move through all of this. And it feels like crap right now. It really does. It feels like crap. But you're going to get through it. You are not stuck. So just keep telling yourself, I am not stuck. I already worked my way through this. What can I learn? And that's what I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. It's not easy. It's frustrating. The more you go through it, you know, for different reasons, like I had my depression, I had self-worth issues. When those things came up, I had that acknowledgement, okay, I did work through this. So it gets easier. But I don't want to be discouraged, Sagittarius, because you have moved through this, okay? We just need to, they're kind of calling it like a report card, and it's not in a way of judgment towards you. It's for you to acknowledge how far you have actually come, because that's the most important thing, right? That's where you get that self-compassion, Sagittarius. That's where you get work on that self-love, right? Self-awareness. And those are very, very important on our journeys, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if it resonated, and hopefully I see you in the next video.